Welcome to Public Domain Video Theater presented by the great detectives of Old Time Radio. From Boise, Idaho, this is your host, Adam Graham. If you have a comment, email it to me, box13@greatdetectives.net. Well, today we're going to be bringing you an episode of Sheriff of Cochise. The original air date on this one is March the 8th of 1957, and the title is The Relatives.
Bring it up.
Oh, leave me, Sheriff. Boys are just having a little fun.
You'd like to see them really kill one another, wouldn't you, Caleb?
You might be interested to watch.
Let's go, Morgan. I'll kill him from the coyote.
If anybody's going to get killed, it won't be me, you...
I'm getting mighty sick of you and the whole Bentley family. What is it this time, Sal?
Thieving skunk rustled my cows.
You're a liar. Oh, shut up, Hank.
25 of my prime bald-faced Hereford cut out and run off.
You, I saw it. Told you to shut up.
This is the third time this year there's been a rustling in Locust Valley. Not one of them's been reported to the sheriff's office. I only hear about it by accident, like today.
We take care of our own problems, Morgan.
Last time Hank here accused you of rustling his herd.
Well, he did, the dirty...
Time before that, Cravath accused both of you.
You bet I did. Let them fight it out, Morgan. Maybe they'll murder each other.
Now, brother-in-law. That's no way to talk.
Don't you brother-in-law me, you old walrus. You're as rotten as they are.
All right, let's go.
What for?
You know what for. Thanks for the call, Pete. Give me a rundown of the damages.
Sheriff is sure provoked.
But, what's the bail on Hank and Saul?
Less than it should be. Take care of this, Harry. Bob, bring out the Bentleys. You know, you're a strange outfit, Caleb.
Yeah, reckon so, Sheriff.
You hate each other. Yet when any one of you gets in a jam, the rest of you go to bat for it. Why?
Blood's blood, Sheriff. You can't let your own kinfolk rot in jail.
But you'd like to see him 6 feet under, wouldn't you?
Now, look here, Sheriff. Maybe us Bentleys don't get along so good together. But there ain't one of us that want to see any real harm come to the other.
That isn't the way Cravath put it.
Cravath's an outsider. He's an in-law. And if there's anybody that
Take that toothpick out from under my nose.
Over here.
All right, you're out. But get this. I've had all the trouble I'm taking from you. The next time there's a rustling in Locust Valley, I want to be notified. And that includes all of you. You too, Caleb.
Why, look at me. All I want to do is mind my own business.
Hank's the one you want, Morgan. He's the rustler. I got proof.
Yeah? What kind of proof?
Well, I tracked down a steer with my own brand on it, found it right in the middle of his herd.
That was a stray, and he knows it.
Well, that's possible. Locust Valley's not too big. But if it weren't a stray and I can prove it, you better look out.
Well, it was a stray, I'm telling you. Besides, what about my own losses?
They could have been a cover-up. Now, couldn't they?
Caleb, look out now.
Look, Morgan, we know you got a job to do. But we own Locust Valley. It's all Bentley. Now, don't you think what happens out there is sort of our business? I mean, we don't need you. If there's any trouble out there, we can settle it our own way.
Not while I'm sheriff, you won't. If there's any policing done, I'll do it. I'll get going. Oh, Hank.
Yeah?
I want to look over your spread. You can be expecting a visit.
Sure, anytime. I don't know what you expect to find, though.
Sal, isn't the Rocking Bee your brand?
That's right.
How do you figure a bunch like that?
I don't even try. You suppose those boys are really rustling from each other?
I wouldn't put it past them, but I doubt it. It looks like an outside job to me, Harry, and I think they know it. They seem to get some sort of kick out of fighting and accusing one another. On the other hand, Locust Valley is small, completely surrounded by steep hills. This is the only way in or out. Those rustlers are outsiders. I can't figure out how they're getting those cattle out of the valley without being detected.
Well, beats me. Cattle can be pretty noisy. What's your opinion of Calath?
I don't have any. Except he's the only one that's not a Bentley. Why don't we run a make on him? And the rest of them, too.
Right away.
Bob.
Yeah, friend.
I want you to check every slaughterhouse in the county. Find out if they've been pushing any Rocking Bee brand stock through in the past week.
You will do.
Notify me as soon as you get some information.
Right. Got something for you. Rundown on Cravath and the Bentleys.
Ben Cravath did a 2-year stretch at Florence Penitentiary for armed robbery.
Keep reading.
Caleb Bentley, arrested in 1933. Suspicion of cattle rustling. Released for lack of evidence.
How about that?
Cattle rustling.
Do you suppose that old goat could be pulling those jobs?
Could be. I doubt it at his age. Better go up there and have a look around anyway. Oh, Bob.
Yeah, Frank?
Did you check on those slaughterhouses?
Most of them. No Rocking Bee stock anywhere except Bisbee. They had a batch in there about 4 months ago.
Well, that's too far back to be anything but routine delivery. Keep checking. If nothing turns up in Cochise, try the surrounding counties.
Right.
Howdy, Sheriff. Come to do a little slumming?
Could be.
How's the investigation going? Get anything on Hank?
Not yet.
Yeah. Don't look so sad. If he did it, we'll catch him. Rustling cows from his own brother. Pretty rotten, I'd say.
I understand you did some rustling in your time, Caleb.
Oh, you found out about that, eh? I figured you would. Well, that was a long time ago. But no convictions. They found out I didn't do it.
Either that or there wasn't enough evidence.
Tell me, Sheriff, did you know that Ben Cravath's an ex-con?
Yeah.
I don't trust him. I never have. You better keep your eye on him. He's shifty. You don't like anybody, do you, Caleb? What's there about people to like? All I want is to be left alone. And if... Oh, by jingo, it just occurs to me. That rustling mess I was in. You think maybe I hijacked Saul's herd?
That wouldn't be impossible, would it, Caleb?
Me? Without a horse? Huh. How could I do it, huh? Now, how could I do it?
That's one thing we're here to find out.
Do you think I'd be living here like a prairie rat if I was making money from rustling cows off of my own brothers? You look to Hank and to Ben Cravath. You investigate them, not me.
Oh, by the way, Caleb, what do you do for a living? How do you get along?
It ain't easy. Little truck gardening. And handouts mostly from those stingy brothers of mine.
Yeah. See ya. pretty heavy truck made these tracks.
Yeah. You wouldn't think a man would take off across rough country like that without a mighty good reason, would you?
These tracks are deeper than the others.
Yeah.
Whoever made them went in empty and came back with a full load. I don't know what he was hauling.
Couldn't possibly have been cattle.
Well, at least now we know how it was done. Harry, you better make a plaster mold of those tracks. I want to see which way they lead.
Gotcha.
Find anything?
Tracks led into saw Bentley's herd. The truck that stock out through the pass, all right. How are you coming?
Just finished.
All we have to do is find the tire treads that match this mold. Let's go, Harry.
Over there. He's up in those rocks.
Let's get him.
Looks like we got our rustler just a little bit excited.
Yeah. Let's go over to Hank Bentley's place. I want to talk with him. That mold, Harry.
Howdy, Morgan. What's up?
I want to check your tires, Hank.
Nothing there.
Try the other one.
Same thing. Nothing.
Well, we better get over to Cravat's place right away.
Don't believe we'll have to.
Didn't take you long to get up here. I gotta pick up a bigger load than I can haul. You think you can give me a hand with your truck? The sheriff here ain't got you slated for the pokey.
Check him, Harry.
Check what?
You'll see.
Well, what do you know? Cravat's treads match perfectly.
I wish you'd explain all this.
You're the one that's got the explaining to do.
Bisbee calling Morgan. Bisbee calling
Watch him,
Morgan.
Harry.
Bisbee calling Morgan.
This is Morgan, over.
Oh, Frank, I might have something for you. Didn't Saul Bentley say that he lost 25 head of cattle?
That's right.
I just checked at the packing house and slaughterhouse over there at Douglas. According to them, a rancher came in with a truckload of dressed beef a few days ago. 25 head.
25 and dressed.
That's right.
Never mind the name, he'd give a phony. Did you get a description?
I sure did. Get a load of this. He's white male Caucasian, 60 years old, dirty appearance, shabbily dressed. Kept chewing on a goose quill toothpick.
Now, who does that remind you of?
All right. Out.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Found dried blood in the back of Crevasse' truck.
So you and Caleb been working together on this deal, huh?
Oh, that's a lie.
Be careful how you talk, mister.
I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Don't tell me your tracks led into Sal's herd, dried blood in the back of your truck.
Sheriff, you're all wrong. Caleb borrowed my truck. He's always borrowing things. Tell him, Hank.
I'll tell him nothing.
It's the truth, I tell you. Caleb's in it all by himself. I had nothing to do with it. You gotta believe me.
Cut, Mary.
It's a pleasure. Your hand.
Sheriff, you gotta listen to me.
Give him the works, Morgan. Dirty, no good pig. He ain't no Bentley.
Well, I guess it was a stray, Hank. Sorry I gave you such a bad time. Slaughtered those cattle and skinned them so the brands wouldn't be detected. How'd you do away with the hides?
I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Okay, Cravat. Let's go over and take a look at that new garden Caleb planted.
Slide over, Crevasse.
Well, what do you know? So it was Cravat who did it, huh?
Maybe. Maybe somebody else. Maybe both.
Then it was Hank. There wasn't nobody else.
Not necessarily. I'd like to take a look over that new garden you're planting, Caleb.
What for? Well, I haven't planted anything yet. It's just working the ground.
Well, I'll just take a look anyway.
But
While you're digging up them hides, Morgan, look for the Circle C. It's my brand.
If it's there, you're in the clear.
I don't know nothing about no hides.
One side, Caleb.
But now look, you ain't got no right snooping around here. This is private property. It's mine. You're trespassing. You know that? You're trespassing.
He's right about that, Frank.
Okay. I'll take Cravat into town with me and get a warrant. You stay here and keep an eye on him. If he sets 1 foot off this property, grab him. You better take your horse along. You might need it.
Right. You can't pin this rustling on me.
What are you waiting for, Morgan? You don't need a warrant. Start digging up them hides.
I'll do this my way. Come on, get out of the car and get in front. Oh, Harry.
Yeah,
I'll be back as quick as I can.
we'll be here. All clear, Frank.
You mind if I go in the house?
You bet your life I do. You'll stay right out of here where I can keep an eye on you. I'll watch you hoe your brand new garden. I wonder how many hides you've got hidden under the old one. crazy brother of yours clobbered me in the head and took off with my horse.
You mean Caleb stole your horse?
Oh, he shouldn't have done that.
You just know he shouldn't have done it.
Well, did you get the proof you were looking for?
No, but there won't be any warrant necessary now. I'll guarantee you that. All right, give me a hand, boys. There you are. Circle C.
Crevasse brand.
Rockin' B. That's you, Saul.
What's going on here?
Well, here's the evidence you wanted, Frank.
I expected that. Where's Caleb?
Hit me over the head and took off on my horse.
Well, he won't go far. Morgan calling Bisbee. Morgan calling Bisbee. You read me over.
This is Bisbee. Come in.
Bisbee, this is urgent. Send out on all points. Arrest and hold Caleb Bentley. Did you get that?
Got it.
Harry, let's go. We'll pick up the hides later.
Morgan, you mind if me and Hank sort of follow along?
After all, he's our brother.
But he's my prisoner. Remember that.
When's the next bus to Phoenix?
About 2 hours.
2 hours?
That's right.
Well, what about Globe?
Not till tonight. You don't care what direction you go, do you?
Give me a ticket to Phoenix. And give me some cold beer.
That'll be $8.95 with the beer.
There you are.
Yes? Yes, I'm sorry, but he's not... Wait just a minute. Frank?
Release Crevasse. Yeah, Morgan.
Sheriff, this is Sam Bailey, the Bus Stop Cafe. Look, I thought you ought to know this. An old bird just come in for a ticket to Phoenix. Carrying a wad of dough in a knapsack that choke a mule. Looks kind of suspicious.
Thanks for the tip, Sam. We'll be right over. I think we got Caleb. All right, Caleb.
Morgan and Olson, remember? Don't come near me, Morgan. I'll shoot.
Put that away, Caleb.
I won't.
Caleb, I told you to put it away.
No, don't let them come near me, Morgan. They'll kill me.
It's all right, brother. Even poor mouth while you robbed us blind all these years.
I'll just hold it right there and there won't be any trouble.
Morgan, here, take it. I'll go with you. I'll go any place. Only don't let him come near me.
I'll take that.
No, it's mine. All of it. I saved it.
Stole it, you mean?
It's mine. Oh, please, Morgan. Don't let him take it away from me.
Don't worry, I won't let him get it.
How about that?
Must be better than 50,000 here. I will save it for the trial. You'll get what's coming to you in due time. All right, Caleb.
Morgan, don't be too hard on him. After all...
I know. He's your brother.
Welcome back. Well, what a solid story. There's so much to like about it. I really loved how it just went straight into action right at the start, which really set the stage for a very well-paced adventure mystery. I also appreciated how they really did lean into the modern Western aesthetic that Sheriff of Cochise was, I think, pretty obviously going for. And the mystery is really good as well. There are obviously enough characters to have different motives and redirections, and to really keep you guessing. Overall, this was just a fun episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. Well, that will do it for today.